don't think there's enough combo. I think this is too combo light, and Hibiki breaks anyway. That is some script writing. That is actually some script writing.
God.
If Hibiki held, this might have gone over. But as
Yeah,
it
look
stands,
at how close this is. I think if Hibiki held.
Miss.
Oh my
God,
God.
it would have been much closer. Regardless.
Hit咗
I don't even know if it would have gone over.
I cannot believe that Hibiki of all players is the one to do that, to break like that.
唔係我自己個 account。
That is such a low roll. Like.
OK， 見到啦。
Oh my God.
俾人 break point。
That's unfortunate for Hong Kong. Yeah, that's sad. Well, what are you gonna do? Ukraine got the plot armor, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they really do.
Seed 20. Who gives a shit? We're gonna take the first pick anyway.
I mean, honestly, I feel it's funny because Hong Kong used to be this dark horse team, and now I feel like increasingly
F2X
in these World Cups, Ukraine is such a dark horse team. They're like always so competitive in spite of their seeding, and Hong Kong is just kind of the establishment at this point. They're no longer the underdog. It's I don't know. Ukraine is kind of crazy.
No longer the underdog, 係嘛？
Even these names I don't recognize as much.
係兩個 3D 住 delay 咗落去 4D 住打啦。
But coming in pretty big.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like most of
我
the
哋要唔
players
要
on the stage
去？我哋一輪齊走啊！
Yeah,
I mean, hey.
just good.
唔要住，冇人 spam
Exactly.
spam 住。
Well, looking for the first pick from this Ukrainian team. I wish qualifier results were on the main.
誒點解 Hong Kong ban 咗兩張
I
嘅？
don't know where I can find the qualifier.
Oh, upper bracket advantage
I'm gonna scroll
應該
a
係
little bit. There we go.
係咪咧？
Alright. Well, you know what? To
啊
be
唔係
fair,
佢
I
佢
feel
ban
like
咗
the
一張
qualifier
咋，
results don't
第二
matter
張
all
pick
that
嚟
much
嘅，佢
because
pick 咗跟住
Ukraine
輸咗。
beating
哦
teams outside of their
淡水先。
anyway.
慢咗。
But if you go by qualifier results, they're quite a good DT team, and they had some good performances on the basic no mods and a Hard Rock 1. So there's the DT pick. It is going to be DT1 for Ukraine. Not really all that surprising. Again, if you're a lower seeded team picking into a higher seeded team, this is a pretty staple pick. Like, this is, I feel like, far and away the easiest map in the pool. Because for context, this is a DT pick, and I can play this map. I have like a one miss choke on this map. I'm not a DT player. I'm absolute dog water.
冇睇過 map pool 嘅，我就係識 no mod
The
pool。
fact that I can play this means it's not even really a DT map. It's just a no mod map in disguise. And I feel like that's exactly what you want if you're Ukraine, picking into a team like Hong Kong that is seed number 4 in a matchup where you are, by all metrics, expected to lose and lose hard. So pick the easy maps and get some good scores on it.
Yeah.
好 F2X 起身啦，我覺得會掃咯，跟住落嚟會掃咯。
要 F2X 喎，FC 唔到仲叫 F2X？ 翻鄉下耕田啦。
BT1 BT1 應該係
Be the
speed 啊。
mechanics roster for Hong Kong coming in. F2X, Max, and
阿 Max 應該
Pandora
應該淨係唔打黑 rock 嘅啫，應該全場都喺度。
for this map.
唔係啊，佢 Hard Rock One 啲人
Roman
都叫佢打
Kurtwister,
啊。
Okyu, who
Okay.
is Sharitori. I still don't know who that is, but apparently that's Sharitori. And Crimea in for Ukraine as the last player on the roster. Is Crimea a name change? Surely that's a name change.
Surely.
Surely. No, the last name they went by was Femboys Ate My Dad.
要寫咩
so-
style 嚟要啲人？
I don't know when they changed names last, but yeah.
你等陣就如果阿 Max 大，如果阿 Max FC 嘅話就直接
That is a hell of a
寫
name.
Max 街火。
我冇興趣。
And tournament client doesn't want to load.
佢啱啱都講咗呢個 easiest map of the pool。我 tournament 卡人
So
都
yeah,
做。
once again, this map is aim with some bursts in it that have 0 spacing. So if you can mash the bursts, you will keep your combo together. From my perspective, the hard part of this is the doubles that pop up because you actually have to kind of think and not just autopilot for those. But they're still not all that hard. So most players at this level are absolutely capable of full comboing this in match. It's really not a tricky map
Consistency
at all. I think this is the gimme pick for low seed teams into high seed teams. You still have to perform, you still have to act it, and you still have to actually get the full combos in match, which is easy.
Actually, Max 唔係 accuracy player 嚟嘅。
finds a break on the first PI time.
F2X drop 咗。
咁爛。
Full combos to 3 for both.
throw緊啦，我唔講係邊個。對面 drop 咗兩個，冇啊可以。呢個50，呢處50。
Drop into that PI time for Hong Kong brings us back to even accuracy.
個100嚟嘅，好冇
？50 100差唔多。
Struggling with the ACK, everybody else above 98% in the lobby, aside from Crimea, who is right up there at 98, just about.
Not speed player.
Kirby Twister misses on the middle of the map, the direct middle of the map. Not even hard part afterwards. That is
only the 1FC.
Freeway FC 打 1way FC 一定贏啦 Freeway。
3.
係冇啦 ，UK 輸啦。係 UKR 啊
，sorry。Even with the break from Pandora,
UK 啊冇講錯啊
UKR 話 UK 係 United Kingdom 啊 ，Tournament card 死咗。
Oh my God, Pandora disconnected. Oh my God, Pandora disconnected.
香港
Oh no!
How absolutely ridiculously lucky would this be for Ukraine if they do manage to win this? It is still 2 full combos for Hibiki and Max, who now have the world on their shoulders. Max and Rob. Crimea will match it once again, but it is Roman versus Hibiki right now with the full combos. And that is a winning score right now for the side of Ukraine. I think the tournament client right now on my cutting edge client, it's still counting the gone score from Pandora, who was at like 500k. If you include Pandora's score, they're still up by like 200k. But I don't think that's getting included.
Is there no thing for that in the forum post?
It's on stream. It is on stream. Surely we include that score. There is no misses coming out from Ukraine at the end here. Max did drop the miss. According to tournament client, if the score from Pandora was added, it would be Hong Kong's win by less than 40,000 points. I will screenshot my tournament client real quick also.
香港嘢計埋落去
and ping K with this.
Jesus.
係未決之前嘅 score。
That is insane.
我換曬 FC 緊嘅。OK。
Oh, did disconnect 咗咁係咪即係 Pandora's local?
I'm going to check.
It might be.
Yes, that is a screenshot of actually Hibiki's Hibiki's local multiplayer.
He even has the end screen.
And it does show Pandora's score on there at 3.197 million.
Yeah.
Score.
By 4K?
No, by 40K.
Yeah, by 40K. I thought so. Yeah. What the hell?
係垃圾 tournament 卡人咯，揾人整一整呢個。
卡人北走咗啦。
係啊，應該係。
I mean, I was about to say the plot armor is so real. Like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, that is something. Well, luckily for Hong Kong, they don't get completely screwed out of a point, and they do actually get their
next time 唔使打嘅。
係咪要玩 XR2 啊？
Early breakpoints on both team sides to start us off into now the Hard Rock 2 pick from Hong Kong. Unfazed by the loss on Nomad 3.
揀咗 XR2 佢好似話唔打。
This time CS 6.5 alt on Hard Rock, which I think is very good. They're probably bringing in like Hibiki Muji and F2X for this pick, I assume, unless they have some hidden prodigies on the CS 6.5 Hard Rock.
I mean, as I believe you were talking about earlier, HR2.
AR 10 OD 10係咪你講緊係
excellent pick. just rely on the skill
應該
tab.
係你擺得落 Hard Rock
Especially
Two
on the
Hard Rock 嘅嘢，通常都係呢。
咩奇怪數據？哦，唔係 Mario 講咩奇怪數據
This ought really to be a very convincing win.
我做緊其他嘢。
仲有
睇下
個位
Max 唔打，阿 Max
You
唔
never
打，
know.
打 Max 打 H R
You never
一。
know with Ukraine. They might just pull something out.
It does look like we won't be getting Muji in for this. Instead, I think that's actually
No
supposed to be
map.
still okay
你介唔介
Still
意
okay
DC
and
直播多一啲？
in the lobby.
我有啲介意，
我啲回音啊！
會有回音
For
係。
Ukraine to join Magnetic Gamer, Roman, and Suzori.
No map 啊 Inferno Tower。佢冇 map 係咩事？
冇打過。
Looks like it is going to be Unaval for the last member of Ukraine.
Dan 曹操控賽果。
其實好多時唔係 bench 喎，係 tournament 卡人太垃圾咯。
Second pick from Hong Kong. Definitely a map I think they're more favored to win than something like the Nomad 3, which by all measures is relatively easy.
XR 啊
compared to this
，XR 香
map.
港啊。
I think Nomad 3 lower star rating, lower circle size, lower everything than this pick. Already some misses to come through. F2X and Suzori dropping
F2X 係
early
真
on
係
here.
衝緊嘅。F2X F2X It's free digit free digit
Come
free
through
digit
from Magnata Gamer. Inferno Tower dropping from the side of Hong Kong.
Wow,
And so we do have
wow,
a little
wow.
bit of
Oh,
combo lead
有打到。
on the side of Ukraine. Roman and
長 map 定短 map 嚟嘅？
Still
啊
okay.
短 map 嚟喎，
Inferno
冇
Tower
喎，
dropping
輸輸地
again.
喎。
輸嘅輸
So Suzori's combo lead continues to build.
He
屌，
He
香港輸黑波係咪含
Roman
撚啊？
and
你話？
Unaval still holding on to these FCs. Unaval is going to drop finally. He's still okay versus Roman right now with the double full combo. Everyone else is just resetting all over the place, dropping accuracy as
還
well.
可以。
And still okay is going to drop the full combo. It's
Roman.
Roman
唔
alone
係，因為有人仲
with
好
the
緊啊，冇
FC
咗含
for
咗啦。
Ukraine.
鋪緊對。
There is no way.
屌香港輸
Nobody
黑
else
咯，
from
含
Hibiki can
得
even combo
Oh
the
my
map
God.
right now. Suzumori kind of has combo, but Roman is just popping off right now, still holding the FC right here. Hits the cut doubles as well during this part, reads the 1/3, hits the
其實呢個
triangles
呢首
right.
幾 cancer。
Everyone else is just
但係
breaking
F2X
all
我睇得
over
出
the
佢
place.
真係完
There's
全
no
打
combo on Hong Kong at all now as Hibiki drops as well. That is the
Oh,
full
seriously.
combo from Roman
我覺得比咩
to
成打個大咗
carry。Ukraine to a win
屌
on that
你
map. By all measures, the rest of the team for Hong Kong is performing better.
咩啊？佢打呢首唔係
Have
應該都係
230K
四萬
Full
幾？
from
hard
Magnata
carry.
Gamer on the side of
但
Ukraine.
係
sorry,
F2X 真係打成咩屎
That's
咁？
actually the LeBron performance from Roman.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
I can't believe that. Like, how does Ukraine win that?
Because they have
如
LeBron.
果香港
Because they
I mean,
have
they
LeBron.
do, they do.
就會少死。
I just can't believe it. He went so
要
hard.
香港輸黑咯，真係笑柒咗。
This man is a threat. He's been performing so well.
That was ridiculous.
It's
我應該整翻嘅全部都係俾阿 Max
唔緊要啦，阿
上
Max 全
it's
剩低嗰啲應該
two
全部都
FCs
打
and 1-1 miss, right, so far for Roman in this lobby. It's the only 3 maps have been played, and Roman has top scored.
唔
every
知
single
John
one.
Map 打唔打，唔知 No More
Yeah,
Two 佢
three
打
top
唔打
scores
咧？
in a
應該都會
row.
打。
One miss on Goddish and 2 full combos after
Yeah.
that.
嗰晚都
Yeah,
連
he
㗎
is. It's not just he is beasting right now. Like
Yeah.
he's playing so well.
啊唔係喎，No More Two 佢一定打喎，
No More Two
佢
一
FC
定打
咗。
FC 咗係。
He
No
has
More Two
been
應該係
he has
全
been
個 map
decaying
two
from
最難
3 digit
嘅一手啊。
for the last 90 days or so.
In terms of
佢會清
正常
miss 嘅喎，你一 miss。
Why not? Maybe that rings.
我幾肯定啊！Ukraine 應該就係得一兩條有機會 FC 咯，香港有3條咯。
And suddenly, if you didn't know that fact, it all makes sense, right?
含撚啦
Free mode one。
All right.
我覺得 F2X 或者 Hibiki 會夾硬拉個Hibiki 咯 ，Hibiki 玩。
係咪冇 easy 呢個 OWC 係咪冇 easy 玩㗎
？easy 應該係乘1.75。哦。
POV you have genetics difficulty
有機會，但係 easy 係真係難
This is a
打。
custom map, given the
唔係 GN 你都冇話自己 easy 嘅，
given the
可能再 call。
given the difficulty. Why I struggled so much with difficulty.
睇下咩乜嘢魔線
A double consonant so hard.
一係咪 jump air map 啊
I think just straight tapping into Hong Kong probably a good idea, right? It's,
Generally.
I don't know. Don't know what kind of a roster Ukraine is able to put up on this, but I guess you know, maybe Roman goes in, drops an SC or something.
Yeah, maybe he goes in, left with Hard Rock or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good roster for Ukraine on this map. I am familiar with not NN4, I think, on this roster.
佢嚿嘢爛咗啊，個圈用唔出嚟。
Oh, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I was about to
Yep,
say.
yep. Hidden Hard Rock for F2X, hidden only for Hibiki, hidden only for OQ, and Hard Rock for
佢no more 啊。
Roman, Kirby Twister, Tree Frog, and Max on the no mods right now. And I mean, this Hong Kong roster is kind of built the same way that every Hong Kong roster is. You have a really good aim and tech roster, and then you have
Hard Rock 其實幾 risky 嘅。Hard Rock 係即係對個 map 打得超 confident 你先應該用咯。如果唔係嘅話，你係瘋狂 drop 咯。呢個香港上年 OWC 輸美國有1-2首 map 都係因為某條友走去 hit 得 Hard Rock 打唔喐咯。
喂
F2X
hidden hard rock
Kirby
shit
Twister will
hold
find
on
miss aim on the
佢
jump
top
there.
player hit 得 Hard Rock 嚟嘅。
Drop the first full combo for either team. Speed players when there's a 5-star jump, I suppose. Continues to hold through after years.
揾個人送個 key pad 俾佢啊！我覺得 match 需要一個正常。
Really bad timing on the miss, though. I mean, you're about a third of the way through the map, so that is a big
Full
cut
way
on
FC,
your overall
Hibiki
combo.
missed
Hibiki will miss at an even worse spot, though, directly halfway through. And so that is going to even it out a little bit. Combo lead back to the side of Ukraine.
Oh
For them, Max dropping the combo as well. And now suddenly you have a major combo lead, already almost 100,000 score lead. And climbing now, score lead for Ukraine. Tree Frog and F2X versus the world. NN4 will drop. It is OQ and Poma. OQ and Roman with the full combos left for Ukraine.
對面有機會。
Roman, why not finally dropping another miss? And so this score is going to start to go back to Hong Kong. Hibiki will drop again, and that will keep it close, more so on the side of Ukraine.
More.
F2X going to drop as well.
Sure.
Is that enough for it to stay on the side of Ukraine? I think it is.
Absolutely,
right?
They have combo lead again with this full combo matching from on the side of Tree Frog, and that is going to be the win for Ukraine. We finally get a normal pick, no breakpoint this time around, Knots, as Ukraine solidifies a
3-1俾 C 20打 ，C 4俾 C 20屌打緊。
Oh, that's actually an S
3-1
by Roman. It's kind of funny slider breaking on this of all maps with the 99.
但係 Hibiki 真係打差。呢啲絕嚟㗎，血燈兵嚟㗎。
Hopping off so hard right now. Playing
yes,
so well.
they are. Yes,
夜晚一定係夜晚嘅問題。
香港成隊 OWC 都係夜晚打。
top 2 on each
你都同加拿大打一場係叫做夜晚晏晝打。
Net why not Sharitori. Net Why Not, while Sharitori was not playing, Suzumori was next best on Frozen World. And now Sharitori and Net Why Not. So these two players have been the GOAT for this team, right? They are popping off on every map they play and top scoring all of them together at this point. 3 of those for Net Why Not, 1 of them for Sharitori, OQ.
香港 underperform 咁。
Very, very good are Roman and OQ right now, Net Why Not and Sharitori. Basically, I think if you're Ukraine, you pick into them over and over again and just let them carry. It seems like they're pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah.
講真呢啲乜嘢咩啊？
They are kind of consistent.
Yeah.
呢個
As for Hong Kong, you've got
tournament
Hibiki
嘅 map 係
and
冇嘢
you've
正
got
常嘅，基本上
who are doing pretty well.
同埋
Normal two 我都幾正常。
睇落去。
啱啱都
for them
OK 啊。
earlier and now just put up a solid
最好
score
係
on
你打落去最好係你會覺得正常嘅。
They have picked something very different. They have picked the hidden 2 here into Ukraine. So gonna be a couple of different players. Actually, I take that back. This is almost the same exact roster as the previous map. You just sub out F2X for Inferno
No more
Tower, and
two.
you've got the same roster. So
Hidden 2是咁的啦，你睇下佢個 AR。
Best
而家睇下個
carry，best
AR 係
carry，
咩事？
easy player。
真 easy play 啊！ Pick NN4，
佢應該係炸咗，佢個 game 應該炸咗，退唔到場。
oh, there we go. I think both teams having some lobby troubles. Why not on the wrong side right now? There we are. Okay, I think that's the roster for both of these teams. He became Inferno Tower, Max, and Tree Frog. Subbing F2X out for Inferno Tower on the side of Hong Kong. Roman, Magnolia Gamer, OQ, and Unavil in for Ukraine.
你賺咗 keypad 俾佢，我覺得佢需要一個好 keyboard。
Seen this before already. It
要寫上我個閪名嘅喎。
basically just about how well can you read these perfect stacks and how many players on your team can keep combo until the end of the map. Tree Frog not going to keep combo until the end of the map. Going to find an early drop. Probably won't matter too much because right at the start of the map, first 50 combo, kind of insignificant. Unavil going to find the drop here, about 100 combo in though.
香港起碼有3條係 specialist 專打呢啲咁嘅奇怪嘢。唔係馬 Minecraft 570，成隊嘢打到 PR 最出名係你喎。
係咪 Tree Frog 啊？真係。
係啊。
And now we enter the
一定係夜晚嘅干擾。
So we wait for the end to arrive. That's
傾
actually
都
never
應該係
mind.
夜晚，不過冇咁夜咯。
Actually gonna find a break.
唔係咯，佢哋應該係晏晝咯。
Gonna give a pretty decent lead.
莫斯科時間已經爭幾個鐘喎，你再向左啲喎，你係。
Things could still change
Okay.
at the end here. Oh, Unavil breaks again. Not gonna be able to build up.
香港應該 easy
Now the
打
lead
就
is getting pretty big. Hibiki and Tree Frog break, but
Max solo， Max 都
really
miss
too little,
咗。
too late. Actually, the entire team of Hong Kong breaks, but Magnetic Gamer breaks as well. Everyone is struggling so much
冇 map 啦，冇 map 啦，
on
夠
this
啦。
last section of the map. I think it didn't really matter as it was much too little, too late. Hong Kong had done enough coming into the ending of the map.
Come back, come back, come
I'll say
back！
it is the hardest section of the map, but I have yet to see an entire lobby struggle that much on it. It's there was a lot of struggles there.
Top score， top score。
Roman actually got B rank.
Yeah, not having quite as good a time on that map. Does still get the number 2 score on the map for Ukraine.
That was a good pick by HK, definitely.
Yeah,
Very convincing win.
Yep. They will still have to win another breakpoint back from Ukraine, though. Ukraine's still up 3-2 with a breakpoint, and it is their pick right now. I really don't know why they're picking this, though. I don't know why they're picking this. Why are they picking Fremont 3? They just lost in 2. I mean, I guess they won Hard Rock 2, right?
They did?
You put
yes.
not on the Hard Rock, but...
I don't feel like it's as much. It's not a solo carry map. I feel like if you're gonna pick into the solo carry, you pick an HR1 probably, if anything.
Yeah.
I guess you'd be concerned about Hibiki and stuff like that on HR1, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not feeling this pick very much either, but I mean, maybe the supporting players here will do enough. I mean, you really need a full team performance on this. That's the concern.
Well, I mean, it's not like there has been, aside from the Hard Rock 2, right? It's not like it has been a solo carry performance for Ukraine this whole time, right? They have 2 players who are really standing out in Roman and OQ and whatnot. And
well, it's like the DT1 still had a pretty weak bottom score.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That made them almost lose it in spite of how good the scores above it were. I don't know if you can get away with that on this.
The only reason they got away with it on the Downtime 1 is because
個 tournament 卡人做咩？
Yeah.
And actually,
try out 究竟係邊個 try out 㗎？
Okay, we are looking at the full screen.
tournament 嗰啲主辦方啦，定係
對
Yeah.
OBS
對唔自己啲人揀嘅。
I need 4 monitors to stream Gosu. Yeah.
F2S
Really
move pro
F2S in Hard Rock. We do have miss from OQ on the hidden as well. And it is no overmodding from either of these teams. F2X is just preference hidden Hard Rock over Hard Rock only. And Not a Gamer is going to find the drop as well on the no mod. And yeah, it's not looking great for Ukraine right now. F2X is going to miss again, so that is going to help them. But it is 3 full combos to 1 or to 2.
我覺得 F2X 直接黑喎。
And this is a map where you really want 3 combos past the halfway point with how simple it is, and how relatively easy this pick is compared to a lot of the rest of the pool. So definitely a little concerning for Ukraine. So they are keeping it really close, and the score is on their side just barely at the moment. I think most of that due to accuracy. You have very low AC overall on Hong Kong. 98.3 is their best AC right now. You have 99.7 on Roman with the full combo.
As expected.
Oh,
I was not expecting to see Roman on the Nomad though. That's the surprising part. I was expecting to see them on the
我應該輸 A 咯。
唔係，睇邊個斷先咯。而家個 map 一半有多，邊個斷邊個輸咯。
Actually, the supporting scores for Ukraine are good enough, and the accuracy helps so much in keeping them just barely in the lead this entire time. A little bit of an act drop from Roman actually gives it over to Hong Kong as they hold on to the act, and Ukraine does not. There goes Suzumori, and there goes the point, it seems like.
Bye-bye.
F2X will drop also. That was
F2X
one of the full combos for Ukraine, now gone, and all 3 FCs for Hong Kong still alive right now. EBK will drop, but there's just no... Okay, still okay, also drops, not gonna be enough though.
If Suzumori hadn't broken again, would that be possible? Because Suzumori did have enough time to get together a little bit of combo at the end.
I think that's just the Hard Rock gap at the end.
但 F2X 係真係燥嘅 ，F2X 係燥嘅，佢落下位嗰度。
For Ukraine to win that, it would go over quickly, but not that quickly, just with Suzumori holding on.
Yeah.
972755
Well, 3-3, everything evened up. The break point for Hong Kong. on maybe not the best pick from Ukraine.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with not the best pick from Ukraine. Unfortunately.
Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 1.
They do end up losing that one and giving over their breakpoint advantage. No longer
Me
theirs.
too.
They are now down. Well, not down.
我覺得 map pool 難對 Max 嚟講係好事嚟嘅，因為 Max 係打到難 map
And Hong
pool，
Kong do have the
但
next
佢
pick.
A
I
係
feel
唔
like
算太好。
they probably end up going for this free mod 2. It is one pick left for each team. I'm thinking the free mod 2 or like the no mod 1 for Hong Kong right now.
War 2嚟攬炒，我想睇到 War 2。
No mod 2.
Free mod 2 or no mod 1?
No mod 2, no mod 2, no mod 2.
佢
哋會唔會佢哋打
yeah,
嗰陣時會唔會
actually, no mod 1 is
喺
not a bad idea. Yeah. Free mod 2, I don't know. I just have
I forget how to play it.
some. I mean, there's an instinctual revulsion towards
佢哋會唔會
the idea
喺同一個
of
火車入
mod 1
邊打
just in
啊？
general. It's I
Agree.
really don't like the idea of it.
Okay,
But-
never mind.
Actually,
我覺得唔
DT3.
會啊。
望呢個 stat 應該係 應該係 reading 係咯。
I guess that's also. This is also not bad. I'm
This
just
is
not sure
a
about
decent
10.3.
但
pick.
好 RNG 喎，
I
你
don't
對住
know
對弱隊 pick 呢樣嘢好 RNG
if
喎，得1 分
put up
鐘
a。full roster for this, so to really perform consistently well on. So
Max 應該都會打。
and maybe questionable as to whether or not we'll still be able to hard carry this either. So
要出名啦
two
，Max。
carries on the side of Ukraine, but
我覺得佢應該可能有機會入到 main roster。
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
入
this
到
one
main
really
roster
comes
都唔
down
會
to
輪到佢
the,
打。
the full roster rather than the carries.
咩叫 main
I feel,
roster？
會得先 main roster。
or should. Or still, there's a lot.
即係咩？
in this
即係
map
佢你講
Ukraine
係
break.
你講係即係 Osu World Cup 直接係唔係唔係唔係
係啊，
There's
應該
also
未
the
入到。
missnapped note, the 1/8.
因為前面仲有好多老屎忽，同埋入到佢都唔會出正選咯。咁樣
We'll see what actually ends
得
up
覺得
happening.
佢有機會走去 free mod 做 easy，同阿 Jack B 一齊玩 easy。
Getting on the
係咩？除咗對面
Ukraine and one more
對面
player
3
from
條都未入
Hong Kong
lobby
for
合期
now.
啦。
Looks like just one more player from each of these teams. I don't know who actually is the 4th player for Hong Kong. Looks like it's going to be Max. Max, Inferno Tower, F2X, and Hibiki in for this one for Hong Kong.
冇威 cap 話
On their
放
last pick,
威 cap 話
this is the
放
Gambit. If they lose
Angela.
this, Ukraine has the opportunity to win without tiebreaker on their next pick. If they win this, Hong Kong is guaranteed, at worst, a tiebreaker versus Ukraine. Magnata Gamer, OQ, Roman, and Suzwari here to play defense for Ukraine.
幾 RNG 啊，幾 RNG 啊，miss 就冇啦。
哇70% accuracy。
90.3啊，我同你都 read 唔到嘅嘢。半路不過 trade 咗 misses，但呢個 accuracy 咪幾點？
And Magnata. Inferno Tower also dropping now for Hong Kong. That is 3 FCs gone. F2X the only one remaining against Roman OQ and Suzawari.
有機會輸喎，有機會送個 break 方俾人。
Pretty terrible places to break for Hong Kong here, as we have this slower section here for Ukraine to build up even more combo and score on.
The drop from Magnetic Gamer will help to even things out, but that's not who they need to break. They need one of these full combos to drop from Ukraine, I think, to start getting back some of the score. Suzwari will find it. FX is also going to trade it. Inferno Tower also dropping. OQ dropping as well, though. It's Roman and Magnata Gamer versus Hibiki and Max right now. Hibiki will drop.
He breaks, though.
And
That's
it. That is 4-3 for Ukraine.
Roman
Once again,
again.
net why not with the pop-off performance again for Ukraine. Full combos the DT3 for them
Roman
and guarantees at worst a tiebreaker, at best a 5-3.
TBK 係咁 under 對方咁樣，
Like actually so crazy.
對面Roman 散。
I mean, this is a great team score by Ukraine overall as well. This is a really good team score. I think HK was really not expecting this. Clearly, I was not expecting it. That is a great team score, especially with yet another FC.
對面贏多一班就贏啊嘛。
係啊，香港要搶個 break point 啊！
Yeah, net why not? Roman has just been popping off this entire time. Also, big shouts to, of course, OQ, who has been just destroying alongside him. Sharitori has been really, really solid, but it's not like these maps are, you know, solo carryable, right? They needed 3 million team score. You only get there with the extra 500k and 700k from Magnata. And
yeah, no, that was a great team score. Like 2 700k to back the FC up is crazy, really good.
Yeah, and even Magnata was a better bottom score than the worst score on Hong Kong. So just looked really solid overall there. Very different from the
反正我依家都買唔起個電腦，不如我聽日先走去內充值買咗個 tablet 先。
3 pick for Ukraine.
Tablet?
Actually, this
係。
喂，
我俾佢送。
係啊
they're so crazy.
我俾佢送我嗰個之前細嗰個 keypad 啊。
Roman, the main character,
因為大嗰個 keypad 佢淨係可以用前軸。係啊。
覺得佢會用得慣咯，用埋打
Well,
嘅話係好
see if
多。
plot armor stays intact. Yeah, DT2. Last available double
DT3
time.
win. I think it's I mean it's quite a bit speedier.
我要買個472，屌你老母呢個人係咁同
quite
我。
dissimilar to DT3. Really. It's not the same thing at all. I understand the pick somewhat, I guess, but I hope they're up to the task on this stuff, though. Pick not really working out for Malaysia earlier in their match.
To be fair, we did see them win the free mod 1 by about 250k earlier. Once again, net
我
why
聽
not?
基本上侵全部人都係用緊472。
Net why not and Charitori ballin.
我記得阿 Collie Bat 唔係用緊啦。
I assume this is yet another attempt to just let them do very well on this. I'm a little surprised to see Magnata Gamer. The reason I'm surprised is because I saw him play this pick in Resurrection Cup, and he was getting like 91% AC in Resurrection Cup. Granted, that was the AR8 difficulty, so maybe it was a reading thing, but it definitely looked like a speed thing. Like he could not play the BPM. So I'm hoping he's warmed up a little bit more for the Resurrection Cup match, because the 91% Gambit is not going to cut it. Oh god! Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, it might cut it if you just need that.
你就有啲過於侮辱啦，有啲過於攻擊啦。
Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
No.
It is what it is, isn't it?
To be fair, EVK and Max are also not having a good time. So, you know, 2 people not having a good time versus 1 person for Ukraine not having a good time. F2X is just missing on nothing also during this part of the map. I feel like Ukraine have found the chink in the armor for Hong Kong.
分26秒未住，你個 map 先過咗1/4。
Not looking good at the moment for Hong Kong. F2X finding another drop. EVK and Free Frog looking pretty solid, but it is 3 FCs from Ukraine on better accuracy for all of the members, actually, aside from Kirby Twister at 96. Magnata not on the 91% Gambit, but on 93%. It's not looking super hot. There is
no combo.
There is supporting combo for you for Hong Kong right now. Maybe even in spite of the 3-way full combo, Hong Kong can bring this back. Kirby Twister finds a miss.
Oh no!
That is what Hong Kong needs to bring this to tiebreaker. Can they hold on? Is the only question now. Max and F2X have good supporting combo. It is only one FC. OQ misses as well. Sharitori's down. It's only Roman left. That is almost certainly tiebreaker now for Hong Kong.
Ho.
Valiant effort, but really,
No fucking ho.
unfortunately, I think Magnetic Gamer not really up to scratch on this map. Gonna make it really hard.
如果有人陣間90個統計嘅話，最低
I mean,
應該
a
係會係 Max。
spectacular performance out of Hong Kong. F2X and Max finally break. Still
Max broke
quite
咗
a strong
唔係贏到
performance
贏到
overall for a
嘢冇咩啦，冇咩啦，冇咩啦，冇咩啦。
牛號。
你 score 啲爭5萬嘅話，你最少有2條可以同時跌 combo 你先會
Not over
有人
yet.
追到。
One miss reverse choke for
Yes.
Hibiki. One miss reverse choke for
Tiebreaker.
Free
Tiebreaker.
Frog.
係咪依家
FC
tiebreaker 嚟㗎？
for
係啊
Roman. Why not? Once again.
係咩？唔係佢唔係兩邊贏咗之後再。
tiebreaker 依家 tiebreaker。
咁我咪鎖咗你嗰張 tiebreaker 嗰張圖咯。
I feel like there's definitely been more breakpoints than not in this match. Teams have been picking for each other pretty much the entire time.
tiebreaker 咁佢咪鎖咗你 TB 嗰張圖咯。
And now we get the pick that neither of these teams were hoping for. It is the tiebreaker. I say, I feel like this is very much a toss-up because this is like a no mod 1, right? Like this tiebreaker is mostly aim, mostly aim consistency.
It is largely aim consistency. I think it has. I mean, it's got a couple of streams. Nothing too exciting. They're very comfortable to play. They're not too long.
long map 嚟嘅 tiebreaker 應該全部都係 long
tiebreaker
map。
全部都係 long map 嚟嘅。
tiebreaker 全部都係
Might
長
be some 1/3 or something I'm forgetting about, but largely it's you
屌
just
七星，屌你老母，一睇就不懷好意，你老母嗨！
jumps can be quite big, but I think much like the No Mod 1 in this pool, they're very comfortable to play, so not really an issue. Still, given that it's tiebreaker and a very long map, I think those solo
呢啲係咪似花 map 嗰種
really
咧？其實
big as
直接依家開 editor 出嚟睇咯。
score.
我覺得似係咯，4.457
Miss out on if you
又
miss
7星，
anywhere.
我覺得似疊上去嘅7星咯。
Much lower average scores on tiebreakers, typically even when they are on the
你
easier
開嚟
side.
睇下咯，你有電腦。
你都有電腦，我仲要 stream。
我依家開唔到電腦啊嘛，唔緊要自己
I'm just
睇。
hoping that any players who come in for this and haven't been
今
playing
日
a lot
Hibiki 係
of the
真係
maps
打
already
超差，
aren't super
佢
nervous. I see
qualify 打
Pandora
第
in
一
the lobby for Hong
佢
Kong
壓倒
and
性第一啊！今日打成佢
despite
屎
I
咁
know
樣。
Pandora is an aim player. I know Pandora is good on the aim mechanics, but I worry because the last time we saw them, they disconnected from double time 1, and Hong Kong almost lost
我
the
哋一
map.
撚齊走準
B,
備
they
拆㗎啦
haven't。been in again since the double time 1, and for a map that is all nerve control and consistency, sometimes it's better to just let your perma lobby players play it, even if they're not quite as good at the map, because they're not going to be nervous. So for a player like Pandora or even NN4, who I don't think we've seen since the Fremont 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's it. They haven't been in since Fremont 1. So there's one of those players for each team, so I guess it evens out. We'll see how it actually ends up going for both of them. Optional hidden for Hibiki is interesting. Pandora, Hibiki, F2X, Max in for Hong Kong. Onevel, OQ, Roman, and NN4 in for Ukraine. You definitely want why not and Sharitori in for this, so good on them, keeping those two in.
祈求下 SBX 你唔係 Hibiki 終於打翻似個正常人。
Typically don't let the mouse players play it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Especially if it's jumps like this, just don't let them do it.
The fact that like every map made after what it was 2018 or something when they instituted the the drain
Maybe we'll
time
break scene it.
requirements versus overall map time
而家都係
requirements. So
未
now
有啲
everyone
spike
just
住嘅
maps 5-minute songs with no drain time or no breaks,
Yeah.
so that they have exact drain time requirements. That
但呢 part 我打
Yeah,
我諗除咗前面嗰個 stream 之後，我諗可以
kind of destroyed
Although
mouse
okay
player
吧
tiebreaker.
你得你想
Yes,
for
it did.
for tournaments.
你收
除
皮
咗前面嗰個 stream 之
There
外
are some
F2X.
specimens
Oh,
that never have any
F2X.
issues, but there's not that many of them.
Okay,
Wait,
Breaks on the side of Hong Kong
你
are
分析
definitely cause for concern. It is still early days though, and I don't know. I mean,
入 losers 好
it
傷
might be
喎
especially
，losers
concerning to
幾
the
多
type of tiebreaker.
黐線隊喎。
Actually, we do see a trade a little bit later from NN4.
其實點解佢哋係咪戰術勝輸㗎？
Oh my
唔係，
god!
應該唔係。
Okay, that is
會啊！
horrifying for Hong Kong. Actually,
Yeah.
Pandora breaking.
GG
I actually think it was
喂
still
咩
not
一半都
the
未過。
actual end of the world yet.
GG 啊！
Pandora breaking might just be the end of the world. I don't know. For HK, this might be it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Like
That's
the trade
pretty
between Pandora and NN4 is like fine, right? Because those two are again the nervous players, right? They've been in for like
Yeah.
one map the entire match. They're gonna be nervous. They're gonna break. Whatever. Pandora missing again is not what you want to see, but more so F2X and Max breaking early
Yeah.
on in this is very bad for Hong
三
Kong.
個
They are
FC 啊
praying
師
for
傅。
Ukraine right now.
Oh my god！
And instead it's
Oh
Hibiki
my
dropping
God.
for Hong Kong. Two full
mean,
combos left for
Timbo,
Ukraine.
Timbo,
OQ, Sharitori will find the break,
GG.
but Unevel
GG,
and
well played.
Roman will hold the full combos. And
一係四個一齊
yeah,
開，一
this
係
is
就含
just
撚啦。
once more a team gap for Ukraine right now. 2 FCs left halfway through the map.
I mean, what can you say? Roman
2X 打95嘅 set
still
係
doing it
我
again.
難
It's
以
kind
想
of
像
unbelievable
嘅。
that Roman
呢
didn't
個 lobby
seemingly
最高
didn't even
rank
have to
嘅
go hard this
好似
time
係。
as Hong Kong is flopping really hard on this TV.
Yeah. It's all on Unevel and Roman breaking, I think. I think you need both of those players to break for Ukraine if
Yes.
Hong Kong is to win this. I think even if one of them breaks, they probably still win right now. You need
Yeah,
both
they
of them
do.
to break on this build-up jump section right now. Roman will find the miss. Unevel will hold the combo, though. I think that's just GG. I think that's just GG. You have a supporting combo on OQ and NN4 to match
嗱
Max and
commentator
Pandora on the side of Hong
嗱
Kong.
冇亂講嘢啊
Oh, there goes
commentator
Enable. Okay, maybe it's not quite GG yet, but there is very little
F2X
time
唔可以
left
miss，
and a
F2X 唔可以
400,000
miss，F2X
score
唔可以
lead
miss。
for Ukraine to be assailed from Hong Kong's side. All of them have to
我哋一撚
hold.
睇到，我哋
They
一
have to
撚睇
hold
到，
all the way
我
through
哋一
the
撚睇
ending.
到，
And
我
there
哋一
will
撚
be
睇
misses
到
after。misses for Ukraine. That is a 3-way break for Ukraine. Hibiki will drop the combo. That's the
我哋一撚睇到，
combo.
我哋一撚睇到，
有啲難，有
我哋一
啲難，
撚睇到。
好難追，
It
好
is
難追。
OQ against the world right now, but OQ's got a big lead. He's starting out way in
冇亂講
front.
嘢咗。
It's a 300,000 score lead still for Ukraine, down from 400k, but not down quick enough, I don't think.
仆街冇
We're
嘢
going to
啊
go back the way of Hong Kong.
Mo
F2X will drop, and that is
F2X
going to
will
seal
drop,
it.
GG.
Ukraine will
Ah.
win.
They needed Sharitori to break as well anyways. It will actually still be the upset victory for Ukraine. Yet another
佢哋 hold 得太
tiebreaker
長啊！
win.
佢哋兩個 FC。
And Roman is
爭
still
啲爭
the
啲 slide
top
up break，我
scorer.
見到阿 Max。
What a performance from Roman this match.
Oh GG。
戰略性輸，一定係。
I mean, what an insane run for Ukraine so far in this tournament.
Yeah.
In winners quarters.
Winners quarters starting as
20th
seed number
seed.
20. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
beat-
just absolutely insane.
They beat seed number 13 and seed number 4 with back-to-back no, not back-to-back tiebreakers. 5-3 over Norway. 5-4
Oh, I thought it
over
was
Hong
extreme
Kong.
seed.
Oh, okay. That's my bad, actually.